guys, how are you? Welcome to my channel, Thrifty Pia, and today I'm going to share with you what I made in the month of October. It's not really anything to talk about, but I really want to make these type of videos to show that you could still work a full-time job, still be able to run your household, still do your parent duties, and if you're still in school, you could still do it and make a passive income. I would have made more if I put in more, but this is what I made on a steady income. So basically, some of the items that I sold were items that were in my store for a very long time. I was able to sell seasonal items, so if you do come across seasonal items, pick them up, and you know what the seasons are. Christmas, Halloween, Easter, Valentine's, St. Patrick's, those are all seasonal items, and you can sell those year-round. You don't have to wait for the particular time to buy them, because people buy these items year-round. It could be for a party, it could be for a costume party, it could be for a cosplay, it could be for anything. So if you come across them, pick them up, because you will make some money. So some of the stores that I sold from the month of October was Mercari, eBay, Amazon, and Poshmark. I made a total of, now this is what I made after fees, after shipping, I didn't really put cost of good, but it'll be close to this. So about $161.18 is what I made for the month of October, and I'm going to go over each item with you, and you will get to see how much I made in each store. So for Mercari, I made about $26.09, and I will be putting the items on the side so you guys can see them. So I sold 2 custom items for Mercari for the month of October, and I sold a t-shirt that I had for a very long time. We're going to go over each item. The first item I sold was the Bacon and Egg Halloween couple costume. I sold this for $10.15. I had bought this at a yard sale, so it was a combination of the costume with a dress and a lingerie. So then the lady had told me to give her $5. So technically, I don't know how much I paid for this. I paid for maybe a couple bucks or something, but still, it was a pretty good turnaround because I made $10.15. The next item I sold was a Little Red Riding Hood. I sold this costume for about $11.89. I bought this at a mom and pop thrift store for about $2, so $11.89 is a pretty good turnaround for me. The last item I sold, I had this in my store for almost 2 years. I don't even remember where I bought this, but this is the Angry Bird t-shirt. I did charge shipping, so after fees, after shipping, I made $4.05 on this t-shirt. I had this item for so long, and that's why I like Mercari. Mercari does not charge you monthly fees like eBay does. eBay will charge you 10 cents, 25 cents a month, depending on the item that if you have a store, you might get a discount. But if you do not have a store and you're selling on eBay at this time, they're making it very hard for people who are merchant sellers. You're going to pay so much money in fees. It will be in your advantage to get a store, because it took me a long time to get a store in eBay, and that's a separate video for me to go into it, why I chose to do an eBay store versus going merchant store. But we'll talk about in another video, because this video is all about what's sold, and I don't want to go off topic. So I made about $26.09 for the month of October on Mercari. So I was pretty happy with that. So the next store was eBay. I made $113.09 for the month of October. The first item I had, again, was a t-shirt that sat for a long time. It is the Purple Estimate t-shirt, $6.70. Now this one is kind of like a mountain gear outfit. I had it for a very long time. I believe I bought it at a Salvation Army store. It sat there for almost 2 years. I don't know how much I eventually paid fees, but I don't even think I was paying fees for this. I think it just sat there. So yeah, I sold it for $6.70, and I was happy with that. The next item I sold these twice, and I have 2 different prices for them. this was, I actually got this item at the GameStop. They were closing last year, and I went in when it was like 75% off. So I bought the Marvel 80th Dark Phoenix. One buyer paid me $39.81. The second buyer paid me $45.77. Now, I had them at best offer. Sometimes if the buyer would come back with a reasonable price, I would say yes. Sometimes I would take away shipping. I think on the other one, I gave him a discount, including the shipping and the total price. So that's why there were two different prices. Either way, I bought them $15 each. And I did sold two other in the month of September. So, you know, you guys, 15 times 4. So I definitely made my money back, a little more than what I had bought it for. So I was pretty happy with that. The other item I sold, I'm never ever buying this item again. Oh my goodness, I had this for about 4 years. And so some of these, for the month of October, I had a lot of items that just sat there, and for some reason they just sold, which is good for me. It just shows you sometimes having a lot of patience does work in the advantage. So I don't remember where I bought this, guys. I think I bought this at the Salvation Army store I used to go to, and in the beginning when I started going there back in 2013, they used to have like 25-cent sales. They would have 75-cent sale. I don't know if I got it in one of those sale things, but I sold it for $5.82. I believe I did charge shipping, so I think this includes with shipping and fees, so $5.82. And that was what I sold for the month of October on eBay. So Poshmark, I made some sales. I made $36. I sold the Very Bradley backpack. This is a retire fabric. I bought this at a mama thrift store. I bought it for $3. I had an offer of $30. The person who liked it, they outbought it. They didn't ask me for a discount, so I was really happy. So that's why I know some people have really good luck on Poshmark, and some people have a hard time selling on Poshmark. And Poshmark, for me, I believe it's more like a high-end boutique. Like high-end brands, you're going to sell them. If you look at my store, and I do have it on my Instagram, you guys can also follow me on TikTok as I'm making videos. If you look at my store, all the high-end brands that I had, like, they all got sold. So that makes me think about, so now when I go to thrift stores, or if I go to Marshalls, if I look at clearance, look at the brands, because the brands do matter on Poshmark. I know on eBay and Mercari, it does. If someone likes the item, they're going to buy it. But yeah, so I had this price at $30. I thought that was a fair price. The bag was in mid condition, but it was used. It had some wear in it, but it didn't look like it had wear, but it just looked used. So $30. My buyer was really happy. They loved the item, so that made me feel really good. My confidence is up because they were happy, so it makes me happy. So yeah, $24 for me. I think that's a great investment back. I was happy with that sale. And the next item I sold was a Style & Co blouse. Now, I had put this up about 2 years ago around Valentine's. I thought it was going to get sold around Valentine's. It did not. It took a long time. And again, someone just outbought it for $12. Again, I was happy with that. I said that's a good investment for me as well. Now we're going to go into Amazon. So for Amazon, I made $22.09. I sold the Real Technique, which was $7. I had bought this 2 years ago for retail arbitrage. I went after Christmas. That's why, Christmas is coming up, guys. After Christmas, save your coins, go out to these stores and buy things for you to stock up on. I bought about, and it was kind of funny though, because I bought about 5 of these brushes. I paid $1 for them. And I don't know if it's the same buyer, because I sold 4 in 1 week in September. And then I just sold my last one in October. So I probably should have looked at the name to see if it's the same buyer. But it sat there for almost 2 years, and then all of a sudden this year, within a week, it was all gone. And it was each, it wasn't like one buyer that bought 4. It's like they would buy Monday, they'll come back Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then they stopped. And then I sold another one last week for $7. That was the last one. So if you come across this brush, pick it up if it's on clearance. The next item I sold, hold on to your chairs, guys. You still can make money on VHS tapes. Yes, 2021, you still can make money on VHS tapes. This is a huge bolo. If you come across any Barney video VHS tape, pick it up. And I tend to find Barney tapes at Savers. That's the only place every time I go, I always see them. I don't know if it's coming from the same family. I don't know if they have a huge lot out back and they're just bringing them out, you know, a couple of times because there's so many of them. But I've always sold them. I think I have about maybe 2 more VHS Barney tapes. The highest I sold one time was $20 for a VHS tape for Barney. And the lowest I sold is usually around like $6 to $8. So yeah, if you come, and then Saver gives them for 25 cents. They're not even giving it, they're not even charging you like $1 or 75 cents or $3. They're charging 25 cents because there's no value in them. They want to get rid of them. So to me, that is a huge turnaround. So if you do come across them, pick them up. It doesn't matter what title. If you want to scan to see if it's worth, you know, your time, because your time is valuable, scan it. I don't even scan them. I just put them in my cart, and when I get home, it's like playing a scratch ticket. You know, we play this, you keep playing scratch ticket, think you're gonna win $1 million. It's always $1. So for me, I'm really happy. I'm like, okay, even if I get like $1 or $2, I'm still getting something. So I picked that up. And the last item I want to share with you guys is the classical music. And I can't really pronounce it, but I will put it here for you guys to see. I believe this was 2019. I went to Goodwill by the pound, and we had about maybe 15 minutes before they closed down. And this is such a, I mean, I love telling this story. I don't know if I told it in my other videos, but I've told all my friends this story. 15 minutes, and they announced that they were going to close down. They're trying to close the lights down. And I just saw this huge box, like in the middle of one of the bins. And all I remember is I took my cart, I just took the box, I put it in my cart. And it was just a whole bunch of classical CDs. I'm like, at first I was not going to get them because I'm like, who's gonna buy classical music? Like, no one's gonna buy this. So what I did, I remember I scanned the first 3 on top of the, I think there was over 100 in there. And the first 3 was like $80, $85, $100. I said to myself, I just took the whole thing. I don't remember how much I paid for it, but I think I paid probably around maybe $5 or $8 because they did weigh. It's by the pound. That was one of the best lots I've ever bought in my whole selling on eBay or on Amazon. I've sold. What I did is I went home. I went through all the ones that I could sell on Amazon. I think I had, so it was 100. So out of the 100, I think I got like 45 or 50. I've sold over 35, from the lowest, from $5, highest up to $80. And that amount, I sold it within a year. So that was one of the best investments. So that's the other bolo. If you guys go to Savers or Goodwill Outlet and, you know, you see there's a box or a pile of classical CDs, pick them up and list them. Sometimes you could sell them on eBay, but eBay will probably be a little bit slower. I feel like people will go with Amazon for stuff like that, and that's where I've sold most of my classical music. We're always on Amazon. The only thing I sell on eBay are CDs or like movies that are very popular, and I could sell those on eBay or Mercari, but very rare, vintage, classical, historical, international music. There's a type of genre, there's a type of people that are looking for a particular type of songs or music, so I would put that on Amazon. I really hope you guys enjoyed my video, and I hope you guys had a good Halloween. Make sure you eat all the candy you can, but don't get sick. Subscribe to my channel, and I want to say welcome to those of you who are new. It means so much to me that you subscribe to my channel. So that tells me that there's a video that you enjoyed. There's a video I did out there and it inspired you. You learned something for it. I had one new subscriber, and I'm going to put them up here. I was so happy that they told me that my video was so informative and they liked it and they enjoyed watching my video. That made my day, and I want to say thank you, and I hope you're watching this video, and I just want to say thank you to anyone else. And if you are new, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It's free, it doesn't cost you anything. Bye bye guys.